Ever had that feeling you're sure they like you, but they act like they don't? Maybe they avoid eye contact, keep conversations short, or even seem a little cold. Here's the truth. Attraction doesn't always look like flirting. Sometimes the more they feel, the more they hide it. And if you don't understand why, you might push them away before they ever open up. Today we're breaking down the psychological reasons people hide attraction, and more importantly, how you can respond without ruining the connection. We'll talk subconscious fears, emotional defense mechanisms, and those subtle signs you're missing. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to do when someone is secretly into you, but terrified to show it. Reason number 1, fear of rejection. This is the obvious one, but it runs deeper than just not wanting to hear no. The human brain is wired to avoid emotional pain, and rejection registers in the brain the same way physical pain does. So instead of risking that pain, some people would rather hide their feelings and protect their ego. Reason number 2, fear of vulnerability. Attraction is risky. The moment you like someone, you're handing them emotional power over you. And if a person has been hurt in the past, their mind might scream, "Don't you dare let this happen again." So they keep their distance, thinking it'll keep them safe. Reason number 3, social pressure and self-image. Imagine liking your coworker or your best friend's sibling. Suddenly it's not just about feelings, it's about consequences. Some people hide attraction to avoid awkward social fallout or to protect a reputation they've worked hard to maintain. Reason number 4, attachment styles. Ever heard of avoidant attachment? People with this style often crave connection but fear dependence, so they'll pull away the moment they feel too much. Ironically, this makes them want you more, but act like they don't. It's kind of like having a crush in high school, but pretending you hated them. You'd say things like, "Oh, they're not that great," while secretly checking if they were in the cafeteria. We're basically all just grown-up teenagers with better coffee habits and slightly more expensive insecurities. All right, so what do you do when you suspect someone's hiding their feelings? First, match their pace. If they're slow to open up, don't rush them. Over-pursuing triggers that same fear that made them hide their feelings in the first place. Second, create safe spaces for connection. Instead of direct confrontations like, "Do you like me or not?" give them room to show interest without pressure. Shared activities, light humor, and consistent kindness build trust over time. Third, signal interest subtly. A little extra eye contact, remembering small details they've shared, or small gestures like sending them a song they might like. These all say, "I see you," without cornering them emotionally. And fourth, know when to step back. If their walls are up for too long, it's not your job to break them down. Sometimes giving space is what makes them realize they actually want you closer. Quick break. If this is hitting a little too close to home, go ahead and hit subscribe. We talk about the real stuff here: psychology, human behavior, and why people act in ways that make zero sense until you know the science behind it. Here's the thing. When someone hides attraction, it's rarely about you. It's about the battles they're fighting in their own head. You can be the most confident, attractive, emotionally available person in the room, and they might still hold back, because their fear of being hurt is bigger than their desire to connect. But sometimes, the smallest, safest signals from you can turn that around. Patience isn't just a nice quality here. It's the strategy that keeps the door open. So next time you notice someone acting a little cold, instead of assuming they're not interested, consider this. Maybe they're just scared of how much they are. And if you handle that moment right, you could be the one person who makes them feel safe enough to stop hiding. And here's my question for you. What if the reason they're pulling away has nothing to do with you, but everything to do with a secret they're still holding. That's what we're talking about in the next video. Hit subscribe so you don't miss it. Because once you know the signs, you'll never see cold the same way again.